Okay, so you guys got the 3 over 2 for your amplitude, right? And then for our period, we got to take the normal period, which is 2 pi, divide that by the omega. What's the omega? The omega is the number multiplying to the x. What number is multiplying to the x?
1/4.
Ooh, you guys saw it. Now, some people don't see that very, very quickly. And so in order to help them see it, I normally take the x out of the fraction so they can see that the 1/4 is multiplying to the x. So what happens if I divide by 1/4? You multiply by the reciprocal, fool.
8 pi.
4 over 1, which equals? 8 pi. 8 pi. All right, phase shift, there is no h, so we have a 0. We know there's a phase shift if there's a plus or minus something, and there's parentheses, okay? But there's no phase shift. So, once I get those 3, that's when I start my cheat graph. I find the other things after I do my cheat graph or my scaled graph. But anyways, that's all you need for your cheat graph. All right, now we have cosine. We know the pattern for cosine. It goes max, midline, min, midline, max. Okay, that's what cosine looks like. What are our x values? Well, we're going to start at 0 because we had no phase shift. What's our period?
8 pi.
8 pi. So what am I going to count by?
2.
Yeah, and how do you know that? Yeah, divide by 4. So I get 2 pi, 4 pi, 5, oh, dang it, 6 pi, and then finally, 8 pi. Yeah, I'm not saying words right now. Okay, so I got my x values. Now I just got to use the pattern. All right, let's use our pattern. We got 0. No, wait. It's a max first, right?
Yeah.
Oh snap! Where's my max?
It's 3 over 2.
1.5, right there, foos. And then my midline and my min is going to be at negative 1.5. And then I'm back to my midline, and then I'm at my max again at 1.5. Look at that. Okay, now let's transfer that over to our scaled graph. Now we gotta be very careful here, okay? Shake it. What is my first point? 0 and 1.5. So that's my first point right there. What's my second point? 2 pi 0. Oh dang, that's way over here. What?
That's an easy graph.
So that's all we see on our scaled graph. If we were to look at our cheat graph, this window right here, let me try to draw my window. This is the only thing we're seeing. We're only seeing this part. It's almost like you took this part and stretched it out. You know how you do on a photo when you zoom in?
Yeah.
That's like what we're doing right here. If you take this right here, you stretch it out, then you get this guy over here. Huh, interesting. All right, so now we only have to do x-intercepts that are in our interval. Our interval is from 0 to 2 pi. Our y-intercept, that one is 3 over 2. Our x-intercept, we only have 1, and that's at 2 pi. What about our maximum? 3 over 2. And our minimum?
Wait.
Ooh.
Don't we also have an accent?
Wait, where?
6 pi. With our cheat graph.
Yeah, right here, but that's not in our interval.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. This is an x-intercept, but that's not in our interval from 0 to 2 pi. So we don't really care about him right now. Now, what about our minimums?
0.
Yeah, 0. In our interval from 0 to 2 pi, that's this graph only. I'm not looking at my cheat graph. We have 2 pi as our minimum.